Bafana faces a crucial challenge as they take on Benin in the 2026 World Cup qualifier on Tuesday night. The match will be played at a neutral venue in Ivory Coast as Benin's pitches have been deemed unfit for international fixtures. Coach Hugo Bruce's team encountered a setback on Monday when they were unable to train at the State Felix Stadium in Abidjan. Despite the disruption, Bafana remained focused on securing a vital win, which could give them a significant advantage in the race of the World Cup qualification. A victory might push them 5 points clear at the top of the group. Captain Ronan Williams remained optimistic about their chances, acknowledging Benin's strength but expressing his confidence in his team's progress. Bafana coach Hugo Bruce is fuming ahead of South Africa's crucial 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Benin on Tuesday. Coach Hugo Bruce is frustrated after discovering that his team will not be allowed to train at the Felix Stadium in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, the day before the match. Due to Benin's lack of suitable stadiums, the fixture will take place in Ivory Coast. However, a scheduling issue has complicated the matters. Ivory Coast is set to play against Gambia at the same venue on Monday night, preventing both teams from holding their pre-match training sessions on the pitch. However, Bruce is unhappy with the situation, emphasizing that FIFA regulations grant visiting teams a 1-hour training session at the match venue the day before the game. He also raised concerns about whether Benin had already trained at the stadium, suggesting that they may have gained an unfair advantage. Former FIFA president Sepp Blatter and former UEFA chief Michel Platini were once again acquitted on appeal by a Swiss court on Tuesday in a long-running court case. As in the initial acquittal in 2022, the Extraordinary Appeals Court in Martins, near Basel, dismissed the prosecutor's request for a 20-month suspended sentence. After nearly a decade of legal proceedings, there remains a possibility of a final appeal before the Swiss Federal Court, but only on limited legal grounds. The Blatter and Platini were in court over delayed payments of 2 million Swiss francs that FIFA made to Platini in 2011 for consultancy services. The case severely impacted the careers of both men, who were once among the most influential figures in world football. The legal began in 2015 when Blatter stepped down as FIFA president amid corruption scandal. Initially, both were acquitted in 2022 by the Swiss Federal Court on charges of disloyal management, breach of trust, and forgery of securities. However, the Swiss Attorney General Office quickly appealed the ruling. Both the prosecution and defense agreed Platini provided advisory services to Blatter between 1982 and 2002, during Blatter's first term as FIFA president. In 1999, the two signed a contract stating that Platini would receive an annual salary of 300,000 Swiss francs to be fully covered by FIFA. Blatter and Platini claimed they had initially agreed orally without witnesses on a yearly salary of 1 million Swiss francs, but FIFA's financial situation at the time prevented immediate full payment. In January 2011, more than 8 years after Platini's advisory role had ended, he demanded a payment of 2 million Swiss francs, which FIFA approved. At that time, Blatter was seeking re-election as FIFA president, while Platini had become head of UEFA. MTN South Africa has ended its long-standing sponsorship with the Springboks. The JSE-listed company announced on Tuesday that the sponsorship agreement was concluding after 8 years of record-breaking success. During MTN's tenure as lead sponsor, the Springboks secured 2 Rugby World Cup victories, winning in 2019 and again in 2023. Reflecting on the partnership, MTN South Africa CEO Charles Molapisi described it as an incredibly rewarding journey. It remains uncertain whether SA Rugby has secured a new sponsorship to replace MTN. Meanwhile, Molapisi has revealed the company is shifting its sponsorship strategy, aiming to explore fresh opportunities that will support and advance a wider range of athletes across the country.